The universe had always been a battlefield of power, chaos, and ambition. Malik, a being of unimaginable strength and abilities, stood at its center, an unshakable pillar of justice. With control over all 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, Malik could bend the forces of nature to his will. But his powers didn't end there. He could manipulate minds, erase and recreate memories, turn invisible, travel faster than the speed of light, and wield breath so potent it could freeze or incinerate anything in its path. Time itself bent to his thoughts, and his body was impervious to harm. With a single punch, Malik could obliterate planets. His healing touch could mend anything, from a broken heart to a dying star. Yet, for all his power, Malik was humble. He had devoted his eternal existence to protecting the weak and preserving balance in the universe. But now, that balance was at risk. A coalition of the most feared supervillains across galaxies had formed. Known as the Shadow Collective, they were a terrifying force, each member a master of destruction and chaos. Led by Zorth the Voidbringer, a being who could consume entire solar systems. The Shadow Collective had one goal: to eliminate Malik and plunge the universe into eternal darkness. Malik stood atop the cliffs of a crystalline planet, gazing at the endless expanse of stars. His senses tingled, he could feel the brewing storm. Zorth's presence was like a black hole in the fabric of existence, pulling everything into its abyss. "They're coming," Malik said, his voice calm but resolute. His trusted companion, Arya, a celestial being who had fought by his side for centuries, appeared beside him. "All of them?" Arya asked, her voice laced with concern. Malik nodded. "Every villain, every monster. They think numbers will overwhelm me. But they underestimate the strength of purpose." Arya smirked. "Then let's show them why you're called the Invincible Force." The first wave struck like a tidal surge. The Shadow Collective unleashed their might across galaxies, targeting planets under Malik's protection. Malik moved faster than thought, his form a blur of light as he intercepted attacks, saving worlds in mere moments. His freezing breath halted planetary wildfires, his fire breath incinerated fleets of warships, and his punches turned enemy strongholds to dust. But the Collective was relentless. Zorth's generals, Oblivion, the Master of Shadows, Krylos, the Titan of Steel, and Morvok, the Time Reaper, joined the fray, each wielding powers that had toppled civilizations. "You cannot protect them all," Oblivion roared, his shadowy tendrils attempting to ensnare Malik. "I don't need to," Malik replied, his voice steady. With a thought, he unleashed a surge of light that shattered the shadows and sent Oblivion hurtling into the void. Krylos charged, his metallic form impervious to most attacks. But Malik's punch sent shockwaves across the cosmos, reducing the Titan of Steel to molten fragments. The battlefield shifted to Zorth's domain, a dimension of perpetual darkness. Here, Malik faced the Voidbringer himself. Zorth loomed, his form an ever-shifting mass of energy and destruction. "You're strong, Malik," Zorth admitted. "But even you have limits." Malik's eyes glowed with determination. "Limits are for those who fear failure. I fear nothing." Zorth attacked, unleashing a torrent of dark energy capable of consuming stars. Malik countered with his elemental mastery, conjuring a storm of fire and ice, water and wind, that pushed back the void. The clash shook the universe, sending ripples of energy across dimensions. As the battle raged, Malik tapped into his deepest power, the ability to control time. He slowed the chaos around him, freezing Zorth's attacks in midair. With a single punch, infused with the force of a collapsing galaxy, Malik struck Zorth. The Voidbringer's form disintegrated, his essence scattered across the cosmos. With Zorth defeated and the Shadow Collective in disarray, the universe breathed a collective sigh of relief. Malik stood victorious but weary. "You've done it again," Arya said, appearing beside him. Malik shook his head. "This isn't just my victory. It's the victory of every being who chooses hope over despair." As the stars began to shine brighter, Malik turned his gaze to the horizon. The universe was safe, for now. Malik knew his fight was never truly over. Somewhere, in the infinite expanse of existence, a new threat would rise. And when it did, Malik would be there, the invincible force, protector of the universe.